Hello. Hi, everybody. Hi. Hi. Hi, DTT. Hi, Tech. Hi, guys. Hi. How's it going? Hi, Sim. Hi, Greed. Welcome, welcome. Hi. Hi. That's really weird, Greed. It's not showing your message on my combined chat. But it's showing it in the regular chat. Oh, what the hell? That's so evil of you. It's only been 5 seconds. Hi. Hello, hello. Greed, type something again. Type something again. Why isn't it? Why aren't you showing up? Apparently, that is the default click to say hi. Oh, is there like a vertical thing? Is there like a vertical thing? I know they added like GIFs and shit, but I don't really have alerts or anything set up for those because I've never tested it. Yeah, it literally just says, like, you typed a message in chat, it just says, said hi. Like, you literally typed out, said hi. But it didn't show up in my, combined chat, it only showed up in my YouTube thing. My video manager or whatever the fuck it's called. Anyway, happy Worm Wednesday! Happy Worm Wednesday! Today's gonna be kind of short. Today's gonna just be a little short. I just wanted to chit chat and go over all the freaking announcements that happened in the past 4 days. It's been a lot. It's been a lot. How are you guys? Thanks for joining me for YouTube only. Andy. YouTube only. I hope that I made up for not multi-streaming on Twitch by making it worth it by being able to see 3D Worm. I hope I made up for it. How are you guys doing, okay? How are you guys doing? How's everybody doing? Yeah, there's a gift thing that's biddies up on over at the vertical, the vertical. There's like gifts and shit. It's just like TikTok. They made it just like TikTok. Because YouTube can't fix their own stuff. They just have to copy all of the other. They have to copy all of the other stuff. Hi, Ali. Hi, Ali. Hi. Hi. 3D vertical worm. I'm verticaling right now. Literally. I wanted to see what I wanted to experiment. I wanted to experiment and see what it was like. You know, I haven't vertical streamed in months, except when I came back and I was like, I should do vertical streaming again just to see what it's like, and then I stopped again. But since then they've added GIFs, so I don't know what the hell. Yeah, they changed it. I mean, it worked fine for me when I set it up. It works the same way, but you know, they did a lot of different stuff to it, so I don't know, like. Copy my homework, but don't make it too obvious. Yeah. They're giving you problems you had 6 months ago, still no help. Fuck YouTube and fuck Neil, and I mean that. Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy for real. That guy sucks. We hate Neil. We freaking hate that guy. And I mean it. YouTube be on some bullshit sometimes, you know? YouTube truly do be on some bullshit. Can we get like one working normal feature, please? Can we get one normal working feature? Thanks. Please. Please. How close can I get? I guess that's as close as I can get. Still pretty close. Still pretty close. They're whispering in your ear. ASMR. Worm ASMR. 3 half-working abandoned ones? Yeah. You're gonna take these features and you're gonna like it! Susan didn't give me these problems. Yes, but Susan had her own bullshit. Susan had her own separate, different kinds of bullshit, so we can't give her too much credit. We can't give her too much credit. She left for a reason. She left for a reason, and I believe that. Sorry, I'm drinking Gatorade. I watched a TikTok the other day. This girl makes lemonade and she put pickle juice in it and she said it tastes like Gatorade. Like, how? 2 + 2 = 8? Like, what are we saying? What do you mean putting a pickle juice in lemonade? What do you mean putting pickle juice in lemonade makes it taste like Gatorade? Are you sick in the head? What are you talking about? Clover! Thank you for 36 months! Oh, my alerts are like really big and all the lettering is cut off. That's so funny. Whatever, it's fine. Thank you for 36 months. You have the rainbow carnation and it's June. Happy Pride. Happy Pride. You got the gay carnation. Yippee! Everyone that joined memberships like right when I opened them should be getting their rainbow carnation this month. So you should be getting your gay carnation during June, which is Pride Month. This is very important. So don't forget to redeem your 36-month message. 3 years. 3 freaking years. That's crazy. That's pretty freaking crazy. 3 years of memberships. Happy 3-year Worm membership and Fellowship of the Worm. Happy 3 years. That's crazy. That's a lot of years. That's a lot of years. That's a lot of years. I had the hiccups a little bit. Unless you're Greed. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I remember when you lost your first account. There's some Greed lore, you guys. Greed didn't used to have the dash between Greed and 1914. It used to be like one complete name. But then he lost access to his account and had to start over his membership. So you're 3 years in my heart because you lost the account. In my heart, like at the heart of hearts, you're 3 years and it's okay. There are no accidents. Only what comes after only? There are no accidents, only blessings? What is the quote? Honorary 3 years, exactly. Honorary 3 years. Well, lots of shit I posted in the Discord. I posted lots of shit all in the Discord. Not literal shit, just like a lot of announcements and cool stuff that's happening. And then when I started the stream, I failed to download any images to show them. So you're just gonna have to take me at my word. Or, if you're not already there, you can join the Discord. You can join the Discord and get in there. It literally posted to Twitch chat too. Whoopsie. Whoever's sitting in Twitch chat is like, what the hell? Like my free Duncan? That is a very important announcement. Let me go over that first. Actually, that's the most important thing that happened to me. This is probably good karma for when my Red Bull blew up. But I went to Dunkin' and I just got like a drink and a strawberry lemon loaf. Strawberry lemon loaf because it was $2 with every drink that you bought. It was like a $2 lemon loaf. I can't believe it's more than $2 regularly. That's crazy. But anyways, and so I got it she handed me the loaf separately, and then she handed me my drink and a bag, like, secondary, after I waited for a bit. And I thought that the bag just had napkins and my straw in it, so I just accepted it, and I was like, thank you, bye-bye. And I drove off, and I was digging around in the bag, only to find an egg and cheese wake-up wrap, which is my favorite. It's literally my favorite. So I felt blessed. I felt blessed on that particular day that I had gotten probably the person behind me's food, which, who orders only one egg and cheese wake-up wrap? You're insane. You have to order at least 3. Hi, Beaky. Live's going shorts feed. Well, it's a vertical stream, so yeah, it goes in the shorts feed. But, yeah, so I got what do we got for you, Duncan? What do we? And that was pretty freaking awesome. That was pretty freaking epic. Pretty freaking epic. Wouldn't you say so yourself? I look so scrunkly. The tracking be tracking. The tracking be tracking my every facial expression. Crazy lore drop. About me getting my free egg and cheese wake-up wrap? How's that a lore drop? That just happened on Sunday. Okay, other things that happened. That I posted in the Discord, and it was like, there's so much shit was going on. Okay. Off-Kai is happening right now. Well, it's not. It starts Friday, but it's basically happening right now. Don't forget that if you're going, that VIVARIA has a booth in the industry track. It's booth number 214. 214. There will be debut merch, an acrylic stand, a button, an 11x17 print, a postcard, and some free ribbons if you're a follower of VIVARIA. Bundles of worm. So many bundles of worm that they're just spilling out of your pockets like spaghetti. Just literally so much worm. And so yeah, I posted my little graphic in the week that Teeny made me because I was like, oh, there's not gonna be any like worm fan goods this year because no one told me anything, so I was just assumed. But then my live 2D model artist Hoduse shadow dropped a brand new worm postcard that they are selling at their booth, which is booth number 12 at the Artist Alley. VIVARIA is in the industry track, but Hoduse is in the Artist Alley, 2 different areas. But yeah, they have a print postcard of me and also leftover vinyl stickers from last year. So you can get some worm fan goods and some worm official goods, whatever strikes your fancy. Also, Teeny did my business cards. I've never had business cards in my life because I literally live in a cave. I'm a cave dweller. I don't know about things like that. So Teeny made me business cards, and they're very pretty. They're basically like prints. That's how cute they are. And those will also be at the VIVARIA booth. So that's pretty freaking awesome. I hope if anyone's watching this from the future, like maybe in a day or so, you're like, oh shit, I gotta go to the booth and get that stuff. So you can go get that stuff if you're going to Off-Kai. Off-Kai Expo 2025. I forgot the year for a second. Sad you're missing Off-Kai. Well, I won't be there. I'm not sad about it. The Artist Alley seems better than most since you can find the official artists. That is one really awesome thing about Off-Kai in particular, and like VTuber artists and stuff like that, is that like you can find merch of your Oshi and your favorite VTuber by their mama or by their live 2D model artist, which is pretty freaking awesome and cool and sexy and amazing. Hi Pug Pug, welcome in. Hi. So that's one amazing, really cool thing. Bringing your V card deck and winning the con, yeah. I know Teeny wanted to trade V cards or trade one of the I don't know, one of the VTuber VCGs. What else is happening? Okay. Anything else at Offkai specifically? Oh, Acapella Media is. Hi Nate, welcome in. Acapella Media is handing out a physical copy of Acapella Media, which is the VTuber magazine that VIVARIA is typically that we're featured in most of the time. A physical copy will be handed around. Teeny's on the cover, and I wrote the article about VIVARIA in the actual magazine, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, I wrote it. I got my thinking cap on, and I wrote the article. So I wrote the article about VIVARIA, and then Teeny's on the front. Yay! That's featuring us. And then also, Acapella Media just dropped their May issue. The May issue is digital only, and there's an entire page just about 3D Worm, just about mine, just about me, just about me. I did not write the 3D Worm article. Someone else wrote that, but it is about me, which is pretty freaking cool. And I'm there, and there's screenshots of me, and I look cute and awesome, and it talks about my life. And it's a full page just said me, just of me. So that's pretty freaking awesome. Hi Ente, welcome in. I'm some kind of celebrity. Not really. Published writer. Fun fact, you guys, I used to do yearbook. I did yearbook for a really long time. Back in worm school. I did yearbook, so I'm adept at writing articles. But I've never written one about VTubers before. So, yeah, you can read the article that I wrote about VIVARIA in their physical issue that they're giving out at Offkai. But then I'm in the May issue, which is digital only. There's two different issues, but they're both Acapella Media. So drop them a follow and support their really they're really an uplifting source of news in the VTuber community. They highlight indies. They highlight a lot of really cool creators, and it's positive and awesome. And I really like them. They're really cool and funny, and they write really good articles about small VTubers and stuff like that. So please support them. Please. Please, 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 please. And then what else we got going on? Oh. Okay, so VIVARIA was announced as guests for Animathon 2025, which is in August. Yes, August. We're planning a really cool and awesome surprise for our Animathon. It's already in the works. We're already working on it. It's really awesome. So if you're going to Animathon, or if you're thinking about going to Animathon, then you should think about it harder and go there. And see what we have in store. See what we have in store. Because it's going to be really cool. It's going to be really cool and awesome. If you're like on the fence about Animathon, then don't be on the fence anymore. Go there. Get your badge. Go there and see VIVARIA. We have something very special. We are all over the place, and it's thanks to Teeny. Teeny be grinding. Can Denver Con start popping off? No, it can't. You'd like to fly less? Well, can't help you with that, bud. I'm trying to think harder. It's not working. It's okay. Take your time. But yeah, we are guesting at Animathon. Yay! Guesting. So that's a really cool thing that we're doing. Let's see, what else do I got on the docket? Oh, I finally got access to communities on YouTube specifically, but I edited the post later in Discord. It's mobile only. You can only get to the community on mobile. So what you do is you go to your mobile YouTube app, and then, I know it's a little stupid, but you go to your mobile YouTube app, and then you go to my channel, and then there's a little button that says visit community or whatever. Is that what it says? Visit community? Yeah, visit community. And then you open it up, and at first it looks like just all my normal posts that I do, and my normal posts will show up there, like my updates and stuff like that. But you, as a Naexi Glaurwyrm channel subscriber, are able to post there. You have to be subscribed at least a week. Hopefully that deters weirdos. I am allowed to delete posts there, so you can post fan art of me, you can post clip links of me, you can post memes, screenshots, messages. If you just want to write a message to me, you like literally anything pertaining to me or stream or whatever, you can post there. It is mobile only. It was in beta for a really long time, but this is actually one good thing that YouTube is doing, and they're finally rolling it out to smaller creators. I wish it was on desktop, unfortunately, but it's not. It's mobile only, so you just have to post. You just have to go there on your phone or your iPad. I don't know if it works on iPads. It should work on iPads, but yeah, you can post stuff there. And say hi and say hi, and I'll say hi back. And even if you're a member, like a membership, you won't be able to use emotes in the actual post description, but you can use your emotes in the comments. Hi George, welcome in. So it's gonna be kind of weird if you like try to type in your emotes. It's not gonna work in the post. It doesn't even let me put my own emotes in the post. Just, it's so stupid. Like, I should be allowed to put my own emotes in the community posts, but whatever. But you can use them in the comments still, so just know that ahead of time. But yeah, I hope that you guys will use it. So anytime you're like, where do I post this fan art, or where do I post this clip link, or you know, whatever you guys want to send me, you can just put it there. You can even if it's like, hey Worm, look at this video, and you post a video for me to watch later, I'll comment on it. I'll watch it and then I'll comment on it. That's acceptable too. I mean, if it's a weird video, then I'm gonna delete it, but if it's like a normal silly video, then I'll watch it and then I'll comment my thoughts and opinions. Of course, it has a few problems. Yeah, it has some problems. Obvious things aren't part of the new feature. I'm sure at some point they will add it to desktop. I am sure that they will add it to desktop at some point, but right now it's mobile only. They really want you on your cellular device. They want you on your cellular device, and they want you to be scrolling shorts, and they want to inject the brain rot directly into your head, and they want you to go to the community tab, and they want you to post what you think about me in the community tab. Good thing we are the most normal people on YouTube. Yeah, good thing you guys are the most normal people on YouTube. Never leave us, never leave us, never leave us. But the emotes thing is just an unfortunate part of, I think, what's always been a problem with the post tabs. I've never been able to put my emotes in the post description. It's just never been a feature in the first place. It's not like it was something that they have problems. It's just like never been something that's been available. But you're always able to put them in the comments on videos and in posts as long as you're a member. I just don't know why I can't put them in the description. Anyway, if you're trying to do that, you won't be able to, but you can put it in the comments. You know, if it's not one thing, it's another. You never use the mobile app, which is the kind of people they're trying to drag in. Yeah, they are. And like, you know, I'm not trying to pull your leg. You don't have to use it just for me or anything. If you did, I would be eternally happy. I'm just letting you know that if you did, like, I would think you're cooler if you did do that for me specifically, because I think it would be fun. I think it would be fun if you posted a silly meme about me or a silly screenshot about me in the community tab, and then I went and I commented on it and I liked it. Be like Greed and solely post worm modes. I know, Greed will just watch a video from like 2.5 years ago and just like leave a random ass emo in the comments, and I'll be like, huh? But yeah, it's kind of like what everybody wants Discord to be. Like, obviously I get a lot of people sometimes that are like, oh, I can't post art in your Discord because it's ping only, or I can't do this, or I can't do that. Well, there's a reason that my Discord is so locked the fuck up. But now there's no excuse. There's literally no excuse that you can't write me a little message or post a little meme or a little clip or whatever. You know what I mean? It's available to you. I'm leading the horse to water, but I cannot make them drink. It's kind of like a few months ago, people were like, I want more ways to interact with you, and I was like, here's my marshmallow, you can leave me messages and I'll answer them. And yeah, I wasn't the best at checking them, but that was because I would go like 3 weeks and not get a singular message on marshmallow, so I was like, no one gives a shit about me. And then I'd get one, and then I'd get a marshmallow, and then I wouldn't have checked it, so I'd be like 7 days ago, and I'm like, fuck. Well, damn it. It'd be like, I missed them. I like getting marshmallows. You can send me anonymous messages whenever you want on Marshmallow, but if you want your name attached, then you can go to the community tab. YouTube must just get a new feature functioning and then they just launch it without thinking or testing, and then they get millions of feedback and ideas for free. Well, yeah. I mean, they do only give stuff to like bigger creators first. Like, I know that they emailed me about the communities tab probably like 5 months ago, and I was like, oh, I want this right now. And then it was like only rolling out to certain creators. And I think they do, you know, test it for certain people for like a few months, and it's just now getting to my size of channel. Just now. And you would think that like they would have worked the kinks out by then, but they don't. I don't even know if they really even take feedback. I don't even know if they really even take feedback. The AI description, oh my gosh, did you guys see that? Like, because it offers me AI like responses to comments all the time, and it actually does learn a little bit about you, and it will try to cater like what it thinks your responses will be to certain comments or whatever. There's this one guy that I saw that made a post on Twitter that was like, he blurted out, but he was like, someone made a comment that was like, oh, like, where can I find this, or something along those lines, and the AI generated response was like the channel's full government name and address as like an AI generated response. So they like blurred it out, and they blurred it, and then they posted it on Twitter, and it was like, any reason that your AI is suggesting that I post my full legal name and address as a comment response? YouTube's all kinds of fucked up, truly. It's like, what the hell? YouTube needs to hire at least one person who has critical thinking skills. The thing is that they don't hire real people. They don't hire real people. It's all bots now. There's not a live person that you can really even get a hold of. I've seen entire channels taken down, and the only way that they get brought back up is if you get a lawyer. Is if you get a lawyer and you like literally. It is if you literally go to a lawyer and you're like, hey, can you like get a real life person from YouTube to fucking answer me about my channel? That's the only way people can get their shit back. or if they complain about it enough on Twitter. And sometimes that doesn't even work. There's no live people at YouTube anymore. It's all just robots and bullshit. I know, partnership issues. Yeah. Lots of problems over at YouTube HQ. But that's all the little announcements that I had. I think most of you are in my Discord anyway and probably saw that stuff anyway, but if anyone's watching, that's your little update. Worm Wednesday update. But I think all we did today really was complain about YouTube, which, yeah. But we complain about YouTube every day. We complain about YouTube all the time. Just another day in the worm chat, complaining about Neil. Man, fuck that guy. I hope you guys will post on the community tab though. I really want to see little things. I don't know. You can even take a screenshot and draw a mustache on my face and post it and I'll still be happy. No site is perfect and that's why I mean multi-stream. Yeah. Oh my gosh. One of the bigger creators that multi-streams actually just was complaining on Twitter today about how he got suspended on Twitch for having like double chat on stream when he multi-streams, which you're not supposed to do. It's against TOS and I do it anyway because I mean I'm not multi-streaming right now so they can't hear me, but I do it anyway because I want my VODs to have both chats up. And that's why I let my VODs automatically expire after 7 days on Twitch, because then it's kind of like, you know, it's gone. They can't see it. But I mean, hopefully they don't suspend me. I should be fine. I'm pretty small. Haven't even hit 1,000 followers on Twitch yet, so it has taken me longer to hit 1K on Twitch than it took me to hit 1K on YouTube, and that's saying something because it's really hard to get 1K on YouTube. It has taken me longer now on Twitch. In November, I will have been 2 years on Twitch, and realistically, hopefully, I'll probably hit 1K over there in like the next couple of months or so. But I'm like, damn, damn, what the hell? What the hell? What the helly? What the heliante? Yeah. Yeah, I'll get there eventually. Gonk? Who the fuck is Gonk? The Gonk droid from Star Wars? Don't summon Grok here. Do not summon Grok. A VOD from 4 years ago, give them a strike. Yeah, I let my shit naturally expire. Hi Pat, welcome in. I let my stuff naturally expire on Twitch so that it's gone and they don't have any evidence against me. Because Twitch can't strike anything that's on, that they can only see from YouTube's side, right? They can't do anything. It's gone off their servers, so they can't do anything. Although that 24-hour stream, I did keep as a highlight. I should probably download that, but I don't even know how big that's gonna be. I didn't even attempt to download that 24-hour stream yet because I was like, this is gonna be huge and I don't even know how long it's gonna take. But I did leave that up. Me when I get a strike from my one 24-hour stream that I ever did, and then I can never stream on Twitch ever again. It will be all the GB, yeah. Sounds like you're committing tax evasion, but with platforms. Yeah, they can't fucking catch me. I'm fast as fuck. Fast as fuck, boy. They can't catch me. I'm fast as fuck. But, yeah. Nowhere is perfect. So I just gotta get myself out there however I can, wherever I can. Into the ether. Fast as fuck, worm. The IRS will catch me. I'll kill myself before I let the IRS catch me. And I mean that. Oh, I'm gonna be so real with you guys. I'm a little burnt out. I'm a little burnt out. That's why I haven't been super consistent. I'm like really burnt out. If I'm being so truthful, I'm burnt out because there's another strike. They'll never catch me. I'm not saying I'm not stooping to a level of saying like I'm gonna unalive myself. That shit's so stupid. Say it with your chest. But I'm really burnt out. I hate talking about numbers. It's like not my favorite thing. I hate complaining about it because realistically there's nothing you or I can really do about it, and I really try not to wallow in it, but it really does suck when like I can barely average 10 people on the regular. And I think that like 3D Worm just didn't blow up in the way that I expected it to, and I'm like a little disappointed and like kind of burnt out, and I feel like I've just been spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning and not catching any flame, and I'm just like really tired. I'm really tired, and it's like it sucks too because it's like obviously VIVARIA is doing super well, and I hope that after this weekend new people will discover me and give me a chance, and I hope that VIVARIA like blows up even bigger than it already has and we get more opportunities, because like VIVARIA as a whole is doing just like so well right now that it's hard to be like I don't feel like I'm doing well, you know what I mean? But it's like it's so debilitating. Like some days I'll just be like, okay, 8 people were here. Like after 4 years I can't even get 10 people on average. That just like it hurts. It hurts. I feel like I'm going nowhere, if I'm being so for real and so honest. Hi Bozidar, welcome in. Hi. Sorry, I'm complaining right now. I promise I'm not normally like this. So yeah, I'm just a little tiny itty bitty tiny bit burnt out at the moment. And I don't know what I'm gonna stream this weekend, if I will at all. I don't want to push myself, because if I push myself while I'm burnt out, then it's just gonna get worse. But it's also like every time I take a break, my numbers literally plummet. Like they literally plummet. Like May was really good, but even when I like it took like a short, you know, few days off here and there in June, and it's like I'm back to square one. And it shouldn't be like that. I shouldn't feel like that if I take a break I lose half of my viewership. I just feel like I can't really like retain people, like, and that people forget about me easily. Even though I put like so much effort into 3D. Oh yeah, I know there will be good days. I've been doing this for 4 years. Like, there's nothing that really anyone can say to like make it better, because you know you do tend to hear the same stuff. Don't give up. There'll be good days. You got this. Keep going. And like, yeah. But also it's hard to keep going when there's no improvement after many years. So I'm just a little burnt out at the moment. I'm sure after this weekend I'll feel better. I'm sure I'll feel better after this weekend. Not that I'm physically going to Offkai, but I still will see the fruits of the labor that Teeny is putting into VIVARIA, because I know that they're working so hard on the booth this weekend, and it's going to be a smash hit. It's gonna hit so good. And I really hope that not only I get like a little bit of exposure, that, you know, all 4 of us do in general, because I think all of us feel this at some point or another. And I am really glad for them, because when it's hard, like, you know, we're all there for each other and stuff like that. But ugh, is it hard? Is it hard? Man, it's just hard. It's difficult. It just get really difficult. And I'm sorry for complaining. I'm sorry for complaining. I hate complaining. I don't want to complain. I don't want to complain. But it's like, you know, I produced an entire 3D event all on my own, and I feel like it made no waves. So I'm just kind of like, what's next? So if stream is not as consistent, just know that I am working on VIVARIA projects in the background. Because we do have a lot of stuff planned, and I'm still going to put my 100% into it and stuff like that. But stream might not always be like as, it just depends on what I feel. It just depends on how I feel. Thank you. Thank you, GTT. Thank you. Thank you. I do deserve the world. And I want people to see me, you know? It's like I have like the opposite of imposter syndrome, because I feel like I deserve more. Discovery rate on YouTube sucks. Yeah, that's why I started multi-streaming on Twitch. And, you know, I do my best over there too. I do my best over there. I give my all into both platforms, I feel like. But yeah, I just want people to see my efforts. Not only new people that could be in chat, but like also other VTubers too. Like, I want to be noticed by other creators too. I try to put myself out there. I try to make friends. I do my best. It's difficult. You know, blows raspberry. Consistency is key. Yeah, you and all the other 50 people have told me that before. Sometimes consistency is not the key. Sometimes it's not. Hi, Queen. Welcome in. Yeah. Yeah. It's like you found some niche games and stuff. That's nice to know. That's nice. Sometimes I feel like Wyrm herself is kind of dead. She's hard to like insert into things easily. Like, I don't know if that really makes any sense. It makes sense to me in my head, but sometimes it's like, you know, I've kind of backed myself into a corner at my own peril. Like, I did this to myself. Like, I was just like so ham on like looking one certain way and being one certain way for like the entirety of like being Naexi, that I just was like, yeah, I'm not going anywhere. So don't worry. I'm not going anywhere. I'm just saying like I backed myself into a corner, and I'm like so specific in how I want things to like be, that like I don't allow myself to like not, I don't give myself room to not be rigid. Hi Raru, welcome in. I'm glad for the people that are here. I mean, I hope that's obvious. I am so glad for you guys, and I am so glad to see you every week. And the people that I do see every week, I'm so grateful for. I mean, would it even really be me if I didn't just like break down every 6 months? I don't want to be sad. I don't want to be upset. I try to only start stream when I feel really happy and upbeat, because it's really hard to conceal what I really feel. So like when I am in a bad mood, I notice that I'm not as happy on stream, so then I'm like, wow, that sucked because I was in a bad mood. But so I like try to only stream when I feel good, and sometimes that's why streams are less consistent, because it's like I don't want to stream on the bad days. I only want to stream on the good days. But then sometimes I feel like every day is bad. Sorry if you're watching this VOD and you're like, what the hell? But thank you guys. Thank you guys for listening and being here no matter what. If you are here when you are here and I see you, I hope that it is still worth it, you know, to hang around. When I started, like, what did I expect? I just really wanted attention. That's like the core of it, obviously. I really just want attention. Hi, Rag. I don't see the lurkers if you don't say hi, but it's okay if you don't say hi. I appreciate lurkers. No such thing as a bad day, just days that are bad. True and real. Animal Crossing. Like, my dream is just really to have attention. Like, I really just wanted, like, a fan base. You know what I mean? And I try to cultivate one that I feel like is shaped in the way that I want it to be shaped. You want to start VTubing now? After watching me break down about it on stream. It's definitely not for the weak of heart. That I'll say that. It's not easy. John Cena is always lurking. You can't see him. You can't see him. You can't see him. You can't see him. I think that like at the core, every VTuber deep down wants attention. They might not admit it, but like, I know what I want. I know what I want. And I feel like I do work very hard to get there. But it's like, what else can I possibly do? You know what I mean? Like, I only have so much time to dedicate to it. I only have so much time. And it's a very little amount of time. I don't feel like that was indicative to the overall conversation, but okay. If you asked me a year and a half ago, I'd be mod to a VTuber and sit through whole streams. It's I'm glad, Quinn. I'm glad that you hang around. You heard that line from your GF. give me attention. Thank you for finding me today, and thanks for giving me a chance. I appreciate it. To all the new ones out there, to all the lurkers. What's that? What's that? I'm all sniffly from crying. I don't like to cry. It sucks. I don't want to be emotional, but you didn't think you'd be a regular for any streamer, let alone a let alone a VTuber? I almost said let alone a bullshit. Don't talk to me about your dating life. No, you should tell me about your dating life. I give good advice. L tears. Loser. But yeah, all VOD gang watchers. What? All your time is spent in Naexi streams. Whatever. If you ever came to me and you were like, oh, I can't be a VOD anymore, I really have to pay attention to my girlfriend, I would set you free. I would set you free. And you wouldn't even ever have to feel bad about it. I would literally set you free. Broke down a few days ago about doom scrolling and not having a job. It's tough. It's tough. I definitely fall into the doom scrolling pit too. I hope things get better. No one gets set free. The cage doesn't allow it. Imagine having a girlfriend. No, that's why you imagine me as your girlfriend. A streamer that doesn't do GFE. It's a trick. You go in the lava if you say that. You get set free from the cage by getting an SO. Yeah. You definitely get set free. You definitely don't get bludgeoned over the head. Is being a VTuber mod a red flag? Yes. I've never talked to I've never met a person in real life that I've talked to about VTubers. Like obviously I have friends that are into VTubers, but I've never met a person in the wild that's into VTubers that's not like at an anime convention or whatever. So I wouldn't even know how that conversation would go. Like, if I went on a date and I was like, so are you into VTubers? And they said yes. If they said yes, I don't know what I would do. If they said no, then I would keep it from them. If they said no, I'd be like, me neither, that's stupid. But if they said yes, I'd be like, me neither, that's stupid. You haven't seen a girl being interviewed on the street say it gives her the ick? That's true. I haven't seen that either. I never thought I'd get this far. What if they asked what they are? I'd be like, I don't know. I was just trying to strike up conversation. They don't know I'm a VTuber moment. They don't know I'm a worm, actually. They don't know I'm a worm. They don't know what I am. And then I rip off my shirt like Ellen in Nosferatu and I'm like, Rah! And I reveal my anime suit on the inside of my body. And it's actually reverse VTuber, where the VTuber takes over the human form from the inside out. I should write a book about that. You've not been complimented by our VTuber merch. I do have a fruit shirt. Apricot from V Shoujo. I do wear it sometimes, but no one's ever said anything to me about it. You're gonna jump scare me at a con one day? You may think that you'll jump scare me at a con one day, but it won't happen because I'll never go to a con. Like that wolf tearing his shirt off. Yeah, exactly. What if they keep asking and they're really interested in VTubers? I would just change the subject. I would just be like, oh, sorry, I don't want to talk about VTubers right now. My grandma just died. Can we talk about something else? I would make it awkward. I would make it really awkward. Show up at the booth. Oh yeah, I'm queen, by the way. And then vanish in smoke. Deflecting like crazy. Yeah, I do that. The only VTuber merch you wear outside is subtle stuff that goes with suits. You wear suits? You wear suits? Wow, another piece of the greed lore has dropped. Often? You wear suits often? Do you know, Holostars EN released those towels that looked like their little handkerchiefs in their suits. Every day? You wear a suit every day? Are you a lawyer? For business. What am I? What am I? Actually, that's a great question. You can watch this video if you want to find out what I am. Whenever it posts. It's a short. It's not very long. You don't have a choice in what you wear to work. Yeah, because you work for the military. For the military. They say, get on the ground! Get on the ground! Or is that someone who robs a bank? I don't know what they do. Yeah, you can watch that little video and it'll tell you what I am and who I am. And what I'm about. It's much easier if I just send a video instead of explain it. I hope that's okay. Not that? They don't say get on the ground? What do they say? This is a holdup! The official dossier. Yeah, I've experienced robbing banks, actually. I do have experience robbing banks, actually. Just like SpongeBob. Put it in the bag! Sir, I'm over here. Put it in the bag! The vid link, yeah. Click the vid link and run. Reach for the sky. Reach for the sky. There's a snake in my boot. There's a snake in my boot. Alright, well. That was an hour. That's how she got that breakfast wrap? Yeah, I held the Dunkin' employee hostage until they gave me free food. I flashed a gun. No, I did it. That's fake. That's fake. I'm role playing. That's fake. That's fake. I'm fake. Fake. No, I don't want to get arrested. Everything I said in this stream is alleged and untrue and based on hearsay, and yeah. The DK Direct, the Donkey Kong Direct? You couldn't pay me to watch a Donkey Kong video. Give me my order. And the person's behind me too. And I'm not paying for it either. This is the opposite of pay it forward. I'm taking it forward. I'm a criminal. What can I say? What can I say? I'm a criminal. What do we? What do we? Well, that was all the announcements. I don't have anything else. DK as the Hulk has potential? What the hell? 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 Finally gained. Everyone else was at fault. I know. I'm just a little baby. I can't be held responsible. I'm just a baby. I could pay you in blocks. You play enough Witcher to know you're a kleptomaniac. Well, in the first one, they don't stop you. I never stole enough stuff in the third one because they get mad and they chase you and they're really higher leveled and stuff like that. But in the first one, I like to take stuff. I like to steal. I hope your power comes back on. Someone quick, send me a gift so I know what it looks like. Send me a vertical gift right now. Even if it's only 50 cents. I actually don't know what they look like or what it looks like when you have to pay. What's like the minimum amount? Can you just test it with like 2 pennies? They're getting rid of the penny. Is that one? Is that one of them? The little flame heart? I don't know what they look like in chat. Oh! Sent a flower for 30 jewels. What? What is it? Oh, okay. Oh, I guess it doesn't do anything on Scream. Jewels? Yeah. 50 jewels is a doll hair? Oh, okay. So that's not bad. I guess it doesn't do anything fancy on screen then. It did pop up? I didn't see it. You saw the flower? Oh, cool. Well, you guys don't have to spend money. I just wanted to know if it did anything. It was fast? Okay, I'll watch the VOD back. I'm supposed to do the NPC thing? Okay. Thanks. Thanks. I don't have any tracking on, so I can't do anything else. It looks like it works the same as Irium. Okay, good. I've never been on Irium. I don't even know. Floating heart. Wait, I want to see it. Hold on. I still didn't see it. Man. Hi, Nate. Welcome in. Thanks for the jewels. Thanks. Okay. There's one here called Happy Poop. Ew, don't do that one. Don't do that one. I don't like that one. I don't want to know what that is. Don't put poop on my stream. Yucky, 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 yucky. Disgusting. They need to animate. They just pop up and leave. Makeup for 6 jewels. I'm looking. Do you think it's mobile? You can only see them on mobile? Thanks, Quinn. You didn't have to do it so much. Wouldn't it be funny if it was you can only view them on mobile? That would be hilarious, because then I would have truly missed all of them because they're not available on desktop. Another mobile-only feature. It was $1? Okay, good. Thanks. That's exactly it. You didn't see any, so they might actually be. That sounds about right. God damn it. It's Okay. Yeah, it's mobile only. What the hell? I was looking too. I was like, where is it? Oh my gosh. That's so funny. YouTube, you will burn. And this is the conversation coming full circle. Yeah, it's... Of course it's mobile only. And you will burn in hell, Neil. The fan funding chat? Yeah, I have that too. And that's just like a little notification that tells me like the memberships and stuff like that. YouTube, Twitch for watching streams. Well, they want you to do it on your phone. They want you to be addicted to your cellular device. Inject another 5G in there, bucko. Inject more worm into your brain. Inject more brain rot. Add more. Twitch is built for streaming. That's true. You got worm on your phone? Twitch mobile is the most infuriating thing I think I've ever used in my life. Truly. And I mean, it's so frustrating. I try to sit in bed and watch a stream. It's the worst thing ever. So, I guess every platform has their bullshit, you know? Like, I shouldn't have... The only way I can, like, feasibly watch stuff from my bed is if I cast it to my TV. Yeah, they did fuck it up. Man. We struggling to just watch and be watched out here? That's so true. Reply to chat messages instead of having to tag the person? Yeah. Yeah. I wish they would add that in YouTube chat though. Like, you know when you add a person in YouTube chat, it doesn't really... It looks stupid. Like, it doesn't really... They need to add the reply function to YouTube chat too, but they won't. But they won't. Do it, you won't. Do it, you won't. It looks weird. Because you type in their @ but it's not really like a response, and it's not highlighted or anything. It's just like, it's like in regular text, like @ their name and then your response to them, but it looks dumb. Like, they need to at least make it bold. If you @ from YouTube only, works on desktop, but you can't from mobile? What? Really? I didn't even know that. And you can see GIFs on phone, but not on PC. Their priorities are so fucked. Yeah, they have it for super chats. You can reply to super chats, but that has to do with money. So they probably made that like, they were like, we gotta make this better. We gotta make replies from super chats, but not from regular things. That's so dumb. What the hell? If your like watch base, like your user base can't do the same things on mobile that they can do on desktop, what are you doing? Paywall the conversation, yeah. Corporate greed strikes again. Greed in a suit strikes again. Greed in a suit is corporate greed. Alright, you guys. I think that'll do it for today. Sorry I cried. Thanks for hanging out with me. If I do stream this weekend, shrug. I don't know what I'll do. But meet and greet, if you're going to Offkai, then meet and greet is on Sunday at 3:20 p.m. PST. I won't be streaming it or anything. It's just like in person. It's just like an in-person meet and greet, and I'll be with the rest of VIVARIA at... It's like, I'm not going to be there in person. I'm going to be on the screen, but everyone else will be there in person. So you'll see me on the screen standing next to 3 people that are there physically, and I'll just be on the TV. But it's still a meet and greet. I'm still going to be talking to people, so... They don't charge per word? No, that's Twitter. They charge you per word on Twitter. Going to a meet and greet? I hope that I can do lots and lots and lots of meet and greets someday. At lots and lots of different conventions, so I can meet as many NAEXIMs as possible. All around everywhere, the world. Worm the world. Worms are wadudo. Talking to Worm is pretty cool, can't confirm. That's true. I used to do fan calls. It's 1:30 a.m. for you? Rip. All my streams are around this time. Oh, I'm sorry in advance. Worm on the telly. I'm trapped. I'm trapped. I'm trapped. I'm trapped. I'm trapped. I'm trapped. I'm gonna be like Karen from SpongeBob. Yeah. Thinking I'll probably use my 3D model during the meet and greet too. I think I'll do that. I think I'll do that. I think I'll do that. I don't post on Twitter. I'm sorry. Here. I do have a Discord. I have a Discord. It's ping only. It's not a chatting Discord. So you can get pings about when I go live. And also I post my schedule in the Discord. So you can join it and keep up with all things up to date on Worm. Weebie! Yeah, I also post voice messages. I do silly things. But yeah, thank you guys for another awesome Worm Wednesday. Even though I didn't play a game and even though it was kind of short. Thanks for hanging out with me. This weekend I have a hair appointment. I have a hair appointment scheduled. I'm so excited. I'm gonna get my hair done. I'm gonna have a day at the salon. Maybe that'll make me feel better too. I hope you guys have a really great rest of your Wednesday. Look out for pings. And crazy does it, baby. I'll see you guys later. Have a really great night. Bye bye. Bye bye, you guys. Bye bye. Bye bye. A perm? I would never get a perm.